Welcome back to the solo queue from Bronze to Iridescent series here in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Well, I almost said Black Ops 2 for some reason. That's weird. But today we have some really good matches here on ranked play, and some of them were good, some of them were bad, and some of them we got away with some dubs here. I'm going to be talking a little bit more in this video because the audio is bugged and it didn't actually record any game audio, which it kind of frustrates me, so I apologize for that. But I did like some of the clips in here and some of the games, so I wanted to keep this in here. This was a big part of the series here because now we're through platinum and we're in the diamond, and this is kind of the area where it make or breaks the the entire run, because this is where you want to keep your SR gains going well, so you really need to make sure you play for the wins here and continue to excel in your games. So you guys will be seeing how that goes for me. And I am running the Jackal here. I think this was still when the Krig was in the game, so I do go back and forth between the Krig and the Jackal here. The Jackal is definitely my favorite SMG to run, and with the new changes to the visual recoil, that they took out all the visual recoil, basically they didn't take it all out, but they took a lot of it out. It makes the Jackal just so much more overpowered than it used to be. The Jackal seemed like it was good, but it seemed team nade. But it seems like the Jackal was so good before, but with the no visual recoil, it makes it so that now you can shoot that this guy gets pooed on. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. But the Jackal is really good at longer range now. Even you can really, if you add your I think it's the vertical grip. The vertical grip takes away horizontal recoil, which makes no, it's a vertical grip, but it takes away the horizontal recoil. But basically that vertical grip really helps the gun not bob left and right, and that for me is a really easy way to not have to worry about much of the vertical. It allows me to pull down easier and shoot as a laser. So that gun's been kind of my go-to for right now. The aims is definitely really good, but they nerfed the aims, so now the aims has a weird medium range, and it seems like it's just so many kills, so many shots you need at some ranges to get some kills with it. It's a laser. I mean, the aims does not move, it just shoots dead straight, and there's literally just no recoil. It's insane. I mean, every gun in this game is just broken, it seems like, and it's really hard because everybody looks like they're cheating with how it seems like everyone has like a Cronus Zen, it looks like, the way that everybody shoots the gun. But I'm really happy the Krig is out. The Krig, as you guys can see here, was a 4-bullet, and this gun was just overpowered. It reminds me of the Holger from Modern Warfare 3. That gun was just so good, and this guy gets read like a freaking book. I almost said the wrong word there. The Holger was just so overpowered in Modern Warfare 3, so really happy that they did take that gun out as well. But the Krig reminds me of that with the way it plays in this game here. And the aims as a Krig, it seems like, I thought at least, but it's just a little bit different. See this guy cross here, and it's a really good power position to hold here. As you guys see, I knew this guy crossed, so it was really easy to pick him up in the back here. If you are being that guy, on the attacking side, you don't want to play in that other building. You want to push through like he did. He just got caught on the cross, and he thought that I didn't see him, so it was really easy for him. It was really easy for me to pick him up. But if your team is distracted, like I say, if I had to help my team front and you're able to get through here, you basically your win condition on offense is to get in this building back here and kind of just run around and get lost, and don't even have to get kills. Don't challenge off the point. But as you see here, they got in our spawn, they kind of trapped us here. We did have lives on them, but we ended up losing them because they were on the point. But if you get back and see they're pushed up into our building now, that's why we spawned so far out, and it's really hard because now we have to cross all that open area, and they can just hold irons basically and get some easy kills here. But you can see here, we come back off the hard loss there, and we are really needing to have the winning on offense is never like an easy thing. But as you can see here, I'm kind of doing the similar thing here, but we're trying to get A-bomb, or we're trying to get the A-point control here. And this is a good, if you hold this line of sight here, they really can't cross, and you're able to calm to your teammates, hey, one's crossing going to the cat, one's going to lion, one's going to the B point. Jeez. And it's really a good way to hold down the site. And as you see here, we do end up capping the A point here. I'm just getting lost now, so these guys don't know where I'm at, and I'm trying to play a new position every single time. And at this point, I'm pushing my luck. You get a few kills going, there's a good chance they're just gonna swarm you. But this basically is what you want, because now the enemy has to come and they have to find me. And if they don't find me, see, I can call out this guy's up top here now, so hopefully my teammates don't get gunned by him. But it allows my teammates to get some map positioning and get some easy kills on these guys as well. And I just keep picking these guys apart here, and this is all you want to do here. If you guys have ever watched like Shotzi or Hydra, in a CDL match. And I did the one thing you shouldn't do there is I pushed out back towards the point there. Never do that. Even if your teammates need help, you need to help your teammates from where you are. You can't help your teammates if you're off spawn again, but you can help your teammates while you're still in that building. And this is the only time it's probably acceptable to be in this area right here, is when you have A and B as well, because now I can play this building and I can cut crosses as well, and it's not that big of an issue. But you don't want to be trying to capture the B point and spawning them in that close building, because right here I can help out and I can block them from getting to A, and I can make them not know where I'm at, because they're always going to spawn this back area. So that's the key thing you have to remember here, is they're always spawning deep in the back there. And I'm overchalling right now for sure. I don't know how I missed all those bullets. That was insane. But I overchowed there and got killed. But going off on that balcony is always impossible. And whenever you chow out of this U area, always be looking at those doors. They're always it's either top door or bottom door. They're never going to be statue, really. It's not very common for them to be statue. But you see here, it's a 5v3. We pick up this last guy in vault here, and now we have one respawn, and they have none left. So we know the last guy is in vault here. Easy kill to pick up, and the last guy's probably off spawn, and I absolutely poo on him. And I ended up having 57 elims. Who knows what the actual kills were? It was probably more like 35 kills in the game, because I was playing more of a long distance. I was playing an AR the whole game, so every time I put a bullet in somebody, I was getting a kill, or an elim technically. So yeah, it's kind of cheese how the elims work in this game, but it is what it is, And they don't really show you your KD. They do in the CDL broadcast, they show you, but I'm still using the Krig here. The Krig, I mean, there's no reason to use the aims unless everybody in the lobby agrees to it, which, whenever someone starts losing, they're going to swap to the Krig, it seemed like. So it was never even worth running the aims at the beginning of ranked play. But you see here, we're on protocol and we're holding down P1, which is sometimes pretty hard to hold down if you don't have control of the P3 side, and we're holding it down here pretty good. For P2, I actually have completely changed how I play P2. I like playing P2 from the top of P3. I like playing like top zip, and that kind of where these guys are actually, because you can kind of pin these guys back here in P2, kind of like how they're doing to us right now. And it's really hard to break out of this spawn, because you have to go towards the point or you have to hit mid. And if you have a guy in those windows above where my crosshair is, it's really, really hard to get across there. So you have to go underground now, and it takes a while to do that. So it's so much better to play from the P3 side, and then you have the P3 spawns as well. So that's just kind of the ways I start playing the game going forward. And you spawn so close to P3 when you're there, so you can like help if your team's on the point, you can help them out so fast. And this is another good spot to play here for the P4, is playing this outer area, because they either have to push the outer area or they have to push your spiral or the zip. So you can kind of get them trapped. But it seems like every time that my team is holding P4, we always get broken. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it seems like what it feels like for my team all the time. And throwing your tax and stuns are always what you need to be throwing here. Tax stun, make sure every life you get them off. Don't throw your tax and stuns, get killed all the time like I do, because it's a bad habit, and you start throwing them too much. But always throwing them in a good spot to pick up a nade kill or get a flash on somebody. Really easy to pick up a kill if the guy's stunned normally. And I push through here and really kind of start to cut off the spawners here. And this is why you can trap them so well in the back, because right here you don't actually flip them. They pushed through and they killed us here. So now we're still spawning out. See there, we're still spawning out here. So it's kind of really hard to get through if they're all trapped in the back here. You have a guy back here on the left, and you have a guy holding that mid push. I mean, it's really hard to break this. So it's a really good way to hold that P2 time. So and we are able to pick up this W pretty easy here. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. I'm gonna let the music play out the rest of the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys, appreciate you.